up, everybody? Frank Valkyria, welcome to the channel. Today we're gonna talk about Avatar 2. I just watched it yesterday night and I have a lot of things to say, but also no spoiler review. So don't worry, I'm not gonna spoil it for you. Just gonna talk about it, how it made me feel, a little bit more generic, all right? So let's get into it straight away. After so many years, from 2009, the first one came out with 3D technology. That was pretty much a breakthrough, I have to admit. It was beautiful. I enjoyed it at the time. I went to see it twice because I love to be immersed in that 3D technology, even though after that, sort of 3D went a little bit the way of the water, but the one in the toilet when you flush. Anyway, so this movie, I have to say, first thing that comes to mind is that the trailer, I swear, and I don't like to swear, the trailers that I've watched, they pay absolutely no justice to this freaking movie. I went to see it in 3D. If you have a good seat and you stare into that freaking screen, it was just spectacular. The graphic, man, the CGI, the photography, I have no idea how they made it work. The 3D works, in my opinion, much better, but you also have to make sure you have a good seat. The angle probably varies. I'm planning to go see it another time in 3D. The photography and the details is just incredible. There are moments where you look at the Na'vi and you can feel their skin. This is miles better than the CGI that was already good for 2009. They really outdone themselves here, I have to say. The skin, the tones, the sort of ray tracing light, the type of light and shadows really melts really well together with the human characters. There are not many, but they're there. And the Na'vi, listen, absolutely fantastic. There is a lot of the story that also focuses on the nature of the planet, the way also the Na'vi and you know, they adapt to this nature. And of course, the coming back of, you know, the humans, but that you have seen in the trailer as well. They take the time to explore that. And also, in my opinion, this time around, the story is much more intimate, really leverages a lot the value of nature. And it's really difficult not to draw parallelism with our history, you know, with colonialism and what we did on this planet and also how we behave. I do have to admit that to see the humans coming back on Pandora and to see those humans, what they value and how they act, and it's absolute disappointment if that would be the case of us being those humans of the future. Absolutely disappointed. There are also high stakes of a different kind that perhaps you don't expect, but it's there. There are also some big losses, again, not in the way that you would imagine, but it's so intimate that when it happens, it really makes you feel a lot. I was surprised. I was surprised of how intense the movie is in certain areas. It's a movie of epic proportion. I'm not exaggerating. I'm not saying it's the next Lord of the Rings, because like I said, I think they took some liberties with the story to make it work. By no means this movie is a slouch. Seriously. It's all there. The action, the epicness, the character development, even though there are CGI basically with tracking, movement tracking, but you forget. You have the 3D on, you get into the story, you get into Pandora, you start to be underwater, into the forest, feel the nature, feel the animal, all that there is around you. I have to say, was quite an incredible experience. Definitely better than the first one. I would say that, just to cut this short, this movie deserves an 8 at least. I don't know how much they're gonna give this movie, but this is already in the 8 realm for me. Go watch it. Let me know. I highly recommend it. And this is not even a sponsored thing. It's just out of my own will. And let me know your thoughts on it, all right? Always spread love. Ciao.